power -1. So it would be negative x. Yes?
Yeah.
Am I correct?
With respect to x, yes, negative
X.
negative y over x squared. Because we said that 1 over x, the derivative of 1 over x is the derivative of x minus 1.
Mm-hmm.
So this is negative 1 multiply x power -2, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So it is -1 over x squared. So this is negative y over x squared because y is constant. This is multiplication rule, two functions.
Mm-hmm.
The derivative of this function first multiply the second function, right?
Yes, right.
Plus the derivative of the second function with respect to x, derivative of ln is 1 over the bracket,
Mm-hmm.
multiply the derivative of the inner of the bracket. Derivative of this with respect to x is what?
Is 1 over y. 1.
Multiply it first, which is y over x, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Now we need to do some simplifying. This y, we can cancel it with this y. And this x and this x in the denominator, and this y can come in the numerator, right? This y can come here.
Denominator. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and these x's are x squared. So the result is negative y over x squared.
Ln x over y plus y over x squared.
Y over x squared. We can take y over x squared common factor.
Yes, so it would be y over x squared multiply -1 plus ln x over y.
لا, minus ln x over y plus 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the answer. df,
Really?
df dx.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And here, yes, and then we need to find out with respect to y.
No, yes. With respect to y, df dx equals. Now, multiplication rule. This with respect to y is what? Derivative.
With respect to y, it's
y over x. X is constant. We can write it like this.
1 over x.
What is the derivative of y with respect to y? I'm sorry, this is with respect to y.
1.
1. Yes. Yeah. So this is 1 over x. Multiply the second, then x over y.
X
yes.
over y and plus.
The derivative of the second, which is?
It would be x over
y in the denominator.
Yes.
The bracket, and derivative of the inner in the numerator with respect to y. Again, this is 1 over y. The x is the same. 1 over y, derivative of 1 over y is what?
It's a y power -1, power -1.
Yes, derivative.
Power, so
the derivative of this.
Negative y.
Negative.
Negative y power -2.
Which is -1 over y power 2.
Yes.
So this is negative y power 2 here.
Yes.
Multiply first. This is the first, y over x, right?
Yes.
We need to do some simplifying again.
Yes.
Now,
what we can do?
This y, we can go with this squared, and we have here only one y. So this y, we can simplify it with this y. And this x can go with this x. So we have here -1 over x only. Right? Can you see it? I write it again. Negative x over y squared over x over y. Yes. Multiply y over x. Right?
Yes, we simplify.
Now, this y in the we can simplify it with one of these two y's.
Because it means like this y squared is in denominator. That's why.
Yes, and this is in numerator. Yes.
Yeah.
And we can simplify this x with this x.
Yes.
And we can simplify this y with this y. So the result here is negative 1 over x.
X, yes. So we have 1 over x ln x over y plus or minus 1 over x.
We can take 1 over x common factor.
Yes, we can. So it would be ln x over y minus 1.
This is the answer.
Yes.
df dy. Now, we did this and did this. Now, use your result to find the first order partial derivatives of the function g. Defined for xy greater than 0, g of xy equals x over y power y over x.
Ustaz,
Yes.
here I have a question. For example, the first part was clear to me, yes?
Yes.
Like find the second, first derivative, yes. But here, what should we do? How we can find, like, if it's given like this g? To be honest, here I a little bit confused.
I will tell you now. Now, we have here g of xy equals x over y power y over x. We need to calculate g of يعني dg dx and dg dy. First derivative with respect to x and first derivative with respect to y. So now it is very complicated. We cannot do anything now, right now in this form, but we can take ln of both sides. So ln of g of x and y equals ln of x over y power y over x. And from the properties of ln, this power can come here before the ln. So now we have here ln g of x and y equals y over x ln x over y. Right? Now,
yes.
you can notice that this part is the same as this part. Right?
Yeah.
So we already did df dx and df dy to this part, for this part,
Yeah.
right?
That's right.
But we need to find the derivative of this part too. We will take the derivative of both sides, the right-hand side and left-hand side for this equation. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Now, first we will take the derivative of this part with respect to x. Let's make it where we can start here, I think. Yeah. With respect to x, I will take the derivative of this with respect to x and derivative of this with respect to x. So what is the answer? What is the derivative of ln g of x, y, x and y?
We use the first derivative with respect to x, yes?
Ln, derivative of ln is what? Is 1 over the bracket, which is g of x or y, right?
Yes.
1 over the bracket and derivative of the bracket. What is the derivative of this bracket? Is dg dx with respect to x. Derivative of the function with respect to x is dg over dx, right? This is a function. This is a function, right? Like this is a function.
Okay.
Right? We took ln here and ln here. Just we did this. and this power came before the len, right? It was like this form. So we solved it again already. Now we need to solve this part only, this left-hand side. Okay? So what is the derivative of len? Len, derivative of len, 1 over what is in the bracket multiply the derivative of the inner of the bracket, which is dg dx. Okay? Okay? So this derivative is equal to what? This part, derivative of this part with respect to x is here. We did it here, right? We will just write it here. Y over x squared, what?
I mean, we just write this function, dm over dx.
Y over x. No, we will write the answer. Y over x squared multiply.
Negative len x.
We can make it like this, 1 minus len x over y.
X over y, yes.
So now g of x, y in the denominator can come to the other side. So dg dx, what we need, because we need to first calculate the first order partial derivative, which is this dg dx. And this can come in the numerator here, g of x and y multiply y over x squared 1 minus len x over y, right? What is g of x and y? It is here, this x over y power y over x. So dg over dy equals.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
بس مش هو ده السؤال. It's another question.
Write it in red. dg over dy is this one, x over y power y over x, right? Multiply this y over x squared 1 over len x over 1. So this is answer.
Ustaz,
Yes.
what's this red in red color? It's a dy over dy?
لا, dg over dx.
dg over dx.
It is dg over dy. I'm sorry, dx. This is not y. Right? This is dx. This is dx. Right here, like here, right? We just took g of xy to the other side in the numerator here.
Yes,
and
yes.
we substituted g of xy equals x over y, which is here, x over y power y over x multiply y over x squared multiply 1 minus len x over y. That's it. This is answer.
Okay, I understood.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like this, we will take the derivative of both sides with respect to y. This is the last thing. We can take picture here, and I might make my box like this. Now we will take the derivative of this with respect to y, both sides. Okay, this the left hand side is done here. We did it. صح?
Yes.
This is equal to 1 over x multiply 1. This is, I'm sorry, this is len x over y minus 1, right? This side,
right.
what is the derivative of this side with respect to y? The derivative of len is 1 over in the bracket multiply the derivative of the function with respect to y. So we will take this to the other side in the numerator. So dg dy equals g of x, y, and y multiply 1 over x len x over y minus 1, right? What is g of x is here. So dg d over dy equals, this is x over y power y over x multiply 1 over x len x over y minus 1. That's it. This is the answer. This is the first derivative of dg with respect to y. Okay?
Yes.
What do you think?
I understood it.
You understood, but you have to solve it by your hands.
Yes.
So we finished this file. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Can you check, Ustaz, if I sent you some more files?
Where? In the email or what?
No, in Telegram.
Telegram today? Time.
No, not today, but I suppose there was more files.
More files?
You can show in the attachments. In our dialogue, you can show in the attachments. Or if you download it, you can also check there.
This is the last thing I took. We studied this and this optimization. We didn't study this optimization. This is the last one. We didn't study with the functions of several variables optimization. Show that the function f of x and y equals 6 plus 4x minus 3x squared plus 4y plus 2xy minus 3xy squared has one critical point and classify the critical point.